Just wanted to make a video, let everybody know about where we are with the subscriber count. I got an email this morning letting me know that because of the new guidelines that my videos had to be demonetized, and sure enough, I checked the YouTube Studio app and all the videos are no longer monetized. So what does that mean? Well, I'll tell you how I feel about it. The first thing is I'm a little disappointed. I'm not disappointed in you or anyone really, but more so towards Google. It was an interesting goal. It was, in my opinion, a goal that was set, or a standard that was too high for a lot of small creators like myself. And to also notice a few weird things with the analytics. I would watch my videos, I would say in the last couple of days, the monetization numbers would change. You know, instead of going up, it would go backwards, so I was making less. I don't think I've ever seen it do that before. I noticed some weird things where I would submit videos and within 24 hours it would say that it was inappropriate to be monetized, and which is odd. Some of the videos that I put up were just, you know, me welding, or I forget the other ones, but it was just basic things, you know, some just common video content, and they decided it was not suitable for monetization, which made me think, you know, in this time that they had after they made the announcement, you know, a lot of content creators are going to be scrambling to produce more content, to reach out to folks, to you know, try to drive more engagement on their channel. And my first thought with that was, you know, these are almost back-to-back submissions that I put up, and it would tell me really late at night, hey, we can't monetize this video. And my thought is, okay, well, why so quickly after publication did you say that? And then the standard response would be that, oh, this doesn't meet our guidelines. However, because of the large volume of reviews, it could take up to a week, and you have to have at least 10,000 subscribers. Was it 1,000 subscribers? I forget. You had to reach some other lofty goal. And I thought, well, isn't that kind of a strange thing? Because, you know, this whole ad thing is really mixing things up, and then all of a sudden people are rushing to put content out there and hopefully get monetized for that, but then you suddenly take it away real quick and then give a window of time where you don't have to pay them, even though the video is out for review. Now, to their credit, I have been able to submit manual review, and within 24 hours those 3 videos have gotten back. But the canned responses, it could take up to a week. So I don't know what's going on with that. I thought that was a little strange. That coupled with the analytics showing that my view count, though the total view count was going up, the number of viewers or views was fluctuating plus or minus 20 views a day. So it would go up and then come back and then go lower and then equal out. And so I thought that was kind of odd. Another thing that I found interesting was, this is the first time I've actually delved into my analytics, to be honest, after this whole thing. I noticed that when you're looking at the analytics and the engagements in your videos and watching the view count, 2 things. The first is the amount of views seemed very low. You put out a video and then your video might go to 10 views and then stop. And my thought with that is that's kind of strange, because I've started to engage more in my social media. I've joined Twitter. I've done some things on Instagram, but then I've done more on Twitter, and I've started to play around with Pinterest too. So, you know, along with Facebook, I just had this circle of social media that I've just kind of been dropping little things here and there to get more attention. And I see the engagement happening on those sites, but I don't see that translated over to YouTube, which I thought was kind of odd. Anyway, so the problem is then there was a stagnation, right? So all my videos would just peak at that number. And, you know, that coupled with the weird issues with the monetization, I thought, I don't know, it seems like ever since they made that announcement, YouTube's been doing some very, very strange things. I can't quantify if this has been happening since the beginning, but I just find it kind of odd that for a small channel, my observation, it just seems like the videos are kind of falling flat. Here's another thing that I found interesting too. Uh, According to my stats, the majority, almost over the lifetime of my channel, the majority of my views have been from non-subscribers. And some of my videos, I think, got some decent numbers. So we're past 10,000 views on some of them. And my thought to that was, okay, if that's the case, why does the subscriber count even matter? If the views are what's important. I know the whole, what do they call it? They're bad actors or spammers and all that other stuff. That has to be addressed. But for my channel, and I'm sure for a lot of other small channels, the majority of their viewership comes from just people who come across it, which leads me to my next thing. So my videos need to be, I guess they had to have so many views, and maybe this is how it has always worked, I don't know, before it starts getting suggested. So if you go through my analytics, a large percentage of the viewership for my videos, the ones that have made a lot of views, have been because the video has been suggested. And so the next question that I had is, well, why did they just pick that one or two videos, suggest that, and then just leave the channel dead? What happened to my other videos? Why aren't those being suggested or recommended or whatever? I'm not trying to get into conspiracy theories, but I feel that there has been more going on behind the scenes that really affected the way that the system works towards Google's favor and not towards the small content creators. I just find it very odd that the viewership, it just stays put. The subscribers, I mean, obviously it's a choice to hit that button, but in a month that I've been trying to build this up, I haven't garnered a single subscriber. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I just find that strange, you know. The other thing too that I wanted to touch on is, in my case, when I watch YouTube, the majority of it I do in front of my TV. So I have an Apple TV, and I like to watch YouTube on that. I don't really spend too much time using the app to watch videos, and not even on my phone. Or I should say, using the web page and then using the app. So up until recently, if I liked a video, it was because it was recommended to me, and I may not. Here's the funny thing is, and I think it's the way that we've been kind of worked into this whole method here is, if I like a certain type of video, or if I watch a video that I find interesting, the recommended video, it'll do a really good job of recommending something else that I would be interested in. So I just follow the recommendations. You know, I don't say, wow, this is great, I need to go to their channel and subscribe. So, because what would happen is, it would show up, if they posted a new video, it would just show up in my recommendation feed. So essentially, I was just relying on the system to keep me up to date to the people that I found interesting. Up until just this last update on the Apple TV, if I wanted to subscribe to someone or give them a thumbs up, thumbs down, I couldn't do that. And so just sitting at my TV and doing using my remote was, you know, it was just for viewing. Switch over to this new app, and now you have this functionality. I don't know about you, but this YouTube app is clunky, clunky, clunky. It is not smooth at all. It is some of the features, just even the way you browse is just not good. It's not smooth. All my other apps are smooth on the Apple TV. I have the 4th gen Apple TV, and so everything else, all the other apps that I use are fine. It's just, man, I feel like it was something that was in development for a while and should have been in for a while, and they just had to release it. So, but anyway, the point is, now I have the option to interact with the video. Now I can subscribe. I have the end credits, you know, where you have the screen where you can see other videos that they recommend, and, you know, here to subscribe. So now I have that. Does that change the way that people view my channel? I don't know. You know, maybe when people discover my channel, it's just a recommended video. They come and they go. They don't interact because of the app that they're using. In this case, the Apple TV. So it's funny how that came in right around the time where they were making all the changes. Am I leaving? No, I'm not leaving. I'm going to keep making my videos. This is, for me, this is a creative outlet. this helps me to just, I have all these ideas that I think I find interesting. It gives me a way to share it. And you know, I like editing. I'm the family archiver, so I'm the one who takes all the pictures and videos, and so this is just something I like to do. So I'm going to keep doing it, and according to the email at the very bottom, it says that, you know, you'll automatically be reevaluated. Now that verbiage I didn't hear before. Before it was you had to reapply and then they would consider it, basically it'd be under review. But this one, it's automatically resubmitted for review, if that makes sense. So I guess I don't have to push the button when my channel's ready. It will be submitted for review automatically. Yeah, well, either way, I'm going to keep moving forward. I have plenty of projects to work on. For me, this whole YouTube thing, more to get my YouTube channel more, I guess the word is set up correctly, I guess, is I need to, you know, find a system, find a workflow, find a schedule. You know, when am I going to upload? Because really, it's just random whenever I feel like it. But I want to get into a rhythm. I want to start, you know, at least twice a week. I know I mentioned that before in my channel update video. But I want to get into it, I guess, the right way. So regardless of all of this, the bottom line is I'm still going to be making YouTube videos. I'm still going to be submitting them for monetization when that finally comes about, and just grow the channel naturally. If there are other ways for people to interact, you know, leave comments, and if they wanted to support the channel, you know, I'd love to hear about it. If this is something that you might want to participate in, interact with, you know, please do so. Put it in the comments below. We'll have a conversation and we'll see what we can do with it. But you know, also for YouTube ideas, if you have any suggestions on videos that I could make, then I'm open to that too. Just wanted to throw that out there, just let everybody know. Yes, my channel got demonetized. No, it's not the end of my channel or my time on YouTube, but yeah. Either way, go ahead and like and subscribe if you like the video. Don't forget to do all that. Check out my other videos, and we'll see you next time.